2B2T, a realm where time folds into chaos. Each block holds stories of survival, forging passion in the fires of an anarchic legacy. Embark on a journey through the pixels where hope and nostalgia dance, carving a legend in the tapestry of Minecraft's untamed history.
The 10th incursion on the anarchic Minecraft server 2B2T would unfold as a response to the arrival of the renowned YouTuber MrBeast on October the 12th, 2020. As the largest content creator to ever join the server with a potential audience of over 215 million, MrBeast's presence would trigger a surge of activity and apprehension within the 2B2T community. Concerns were raised about the impact of a video showcasing the server and its unique culture to such a vast audience. In response to the impending video, Joey Coconut would initiate the 10th incursion, initially named after the flushed emoji to mitigate negative connotations associated with the term incursion. The Discord emoji of a flushed cat became a symbolic representation of the operation. The primary objectives were to trap netherside portals, to destroy infrastructure, and to impede new players from escaping, all while eradicating farms and sanctuaries around spawn. However, MrBeast's decision to eventually cancel the video due to server toxicity and recording challenges led to a shift in the incursion's focus. The initial phase would conclude with the construction of a skybase above the Valley of Wheat, which was later griefed by Team WAO, sparking dissatisfaction among many incursion members. Undeterred, however, Joey Coconut would reinitiate the incursion on October the 13th with a revised goal of making Crystal PvP unfeasible on the nether floor. This was to be achieved strategically, not with aggression, but with cunning. They would lower frame rates by placing enchantment tables as far and as wide as they could, and despite initial delays, the pace accelerated when enchantment tables became readily available, eventually reaching an estimated 80,000 tables by October the 17th. The server's lag, however, attributed to the massive table placement, prompted Housemaster to once again intervene and to delete all the tables later that day. Following this, incursion strategies would shift towards clustering tables in towers to maximize frame rate lag. This would lead to a second deletion on October the 19th, which further slowed incursion progress, compounded by the Phobos incident and a powerful lag machine designed by Offie-X. The Phobos incident I'm referring to was a backdoor and marked a significant event in the annals of Minecraft's hacking community, unfolding as a large-scale retaliation orchestrated by the developers of the Phobos client against the Imperium and affiliated parties. Motivated by the alleged theft of their client's code, the Phobos developers implemented a covert backdoor in version 1.5.4 of the hacked client, unleashing a remote access Trojan that compromised users' sensitive information. Originally, Phobos had operated as a standard private hacked client, catering to a select group of users who were seeking advantages in Crystal PvP specifically. The development team, comprised of Earthquake, Crystal Inc., O'Hare, and Megan, faced attempts by Travis, the creator of Worst, and other Imperium members to pilfer the client's source code. The culmination of these efforts occurred when Crystal Inc.'s Discord account fell victim to token logging through a leaked version of Worst, which contained a token logger. In a retaliatory move, Phobos would leak a supposed improved version of the client, covertly embedding known backdoors within its code. These backdoors would surreptitiously extract information from users' computers, despite the source code still being publicly accessible. The backdoored client proliferated rapidly, being executed over 4,000 times across the server within a mere 48 hours. The revelation of the backdoors would come when 0x22, a reputable programmer and client developer, meticulously examined the code over several days. The malicious code would be identified as capable of pilfering Discord tokens, Minecraft credentials, and Google Chrome login details. Once the discovery was made public, the Phobos developers promptly excised the backdoored code to avert further consequences. Nevertheless, the damage had been inflicted. Numerous bases were compromised, and personal information from thousands of players was now in the possession of the Phobos developers. And because of this information, griefing would begin shortly after the discovery, facilitated by developer Megan, providing coordinates of many bases to Team WAO. The repercussions would be profound, leading to the demise of the Imperium and impacting several other factions. Many victims would report the developers to their various law enforcement agencies, and archives of the compromised code would be meticulously preserved. Despite the controversy and the tarnished reputation of the Phobos client, it continues to maintain popularity within the hacking community. Users persist in downloading ostensibly clean versions of the client, drawn to its array of hacks and functionalities despite its tumultuous history. The Phobos backdoor incident will forever serve as a cautionary tale about the potential perils of the hacking subculture on 2B2T. Throughout the Incursion, various deletions of enchantment tables would occur, with the final deletion taking place on October the 24th, marking the end of table placement in the Nether. Despite setbacks, the Incursion would persist, undertaking the construction of a spawn base named the Library on October the 23rd. This project would face repeated griefing and rebuilding, evolving into a collaborative effort open to a growing number of participants. On October the 31st, Joey Coconut would declare the Incursion a success after 20 days of operations. The culmination of efforts and the establishment of the library would signify the end of the 10th Incursion, leaving a lasting mark on the history of 2B2T, bridging a huge 2-year gap since the conclusion of the 7th Incursion. The Russia War, also referred to as the Russia Invasion, would have been the 4th Incursion and stands as a seminal chapter in the ever-growing lore of 2B2T, unraveling as a major conflict that would grip the server during the summer of 2016 and persisted until the mid-fall. The historical episode is mired in controversy, with divergent opinions forever dividing the player base. Some ardently assert that the war served as a catalyst for the server's renaissance, injecting much needed vitality, while others maintain a skeptical view, considering it a scripted spectacle designed for the benefit of prominent YouTubers such as The Camping Russia and, in the future, Fit MC. The principal contenders in the saga were Team Russia and Team Veteran, and the conflict would also witness the involvement of smaller groups including the Resistance and the Peacekeepers. The war would eventually unfold between June the 13th and around October the 9th, 2016, marking its imprint on the server's history with the introduction of novel player versus player dynamics, including bed bombing and crystal PvP. The origins of the Russia War can be traced back to June 1st, 2016, when the Camping Russia, a YouTuber commanding almost 1 million subscribers, would release a video about 2B2T. This video would trigger an unprecedented influx of players all wanting to play with their favorite YouTuber, resulting in severe server strain marked by lag, crashes, and a surge in queue times. Pre-existing players perceived the influx of the new players as a threat to the server's unique culture, and on June 4th, 2016, the Camping Russia would declare war on the established players, denoting them as OGs, and would form Team Russia. The war would then begin in earnest on June 13th, marking its imprint on the server's history forever. The war would unfold through numerous battles and events, many of which were meticulously documented and publicized on YouTube. Key occurrences included the Russia invasion, the lava cast attempt, the Russia Paradise raid, Operation Poseidon, the bombing of Spawn, and the largest battle in 2B2T history, the Battle of Spawn, on September 16th, 2016. In the midst of the war, a significant massacre of newer players by Team Veteran and other factions transpired, resulting in an estimated 10,400 Russians killed. The actual tally may well be higher. Given the chaotic nature of the conflict, many would have been overlooked. These are just the numbers that were reported. The Russia War would reach its climax when the Camping Russia vacated the server for approximately 2 months, and FitMC officially declared the war over on October 9th, 2016. Interestingly, the war's conclusion did not hinge on the establishment of a clear victor. Rather, it was shaped by factors such as player boredom, waning popularity, and an upswing in suicide bombings. The legacy of the war continues to elicit varied perspectives, with some asserting that it salvaged the war during a challenging period by infusing it with renewed vigor. Conversely, others view it through a lens of skepticism, regarding it as a form of role-playing and orchestrated YouTube spectacle, questioning the veracity of events that were portrayed on popular channels. In my own opinion, irrespective of the controversy, the Russia War would leave an incredible mark on 2B2T's history, influencing player population dynamics, the implementation of a queue system, and the server's recognition within the broader Minecraft community. As each year marks the anniversary of the war, the 2B2T community regularly engage in the creation of various forms of media, memes, and war memorials. The Russia War, for all its diversiveness, played a pivotal role in shaping the trajectory of 2B2T and leaving an enduring impact on the server's narrative forever. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to watch my videos. If you liked it and you want to see more, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. I'm so close to hitting 300 subscribers, and it would honestly make me so happy to see that number. There are more videos of 2B2T in the pipeline. The next one is going to be about the queue controversy and the kind of things that are happening behind the scene there. So hopefully I'll see you then. If you liked it, leave a like down below, and I'll see you in the next one.